Hi guys! Welcome to my YouTube channel, or welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you're new here, we're probably new here because I am kind of new here, but it's really good to be back on here. I sort of took a break from YouTubing and I would explain why, or I would tell you why. I don't need to explain myself. I will tell you why within this video, but it's so good to be here. It's so good to have you guys here. Thank you for coming. Please subscribe. Please like. Oh, by the way, my name is Freda, if you didn't already know that. My name is Freda and I film about a wide array of stuff. So let's jump into today's video. Today I just want to do like a catch up kind of video. I haven't filmed in a couple of months. I can't even count how many months. It's been so many months actually. I have filmed but I haven't put out any content, and part of why is because I've been super busy. But today what we're going to be doing is folding my laundry with me, my family's laundry with me. You're probably not going to see any of the clothes or anything, but I'm just going to be folding and having breakfast. I'm multitasking. I'm proud of me. I'm doing the thing. Yeah, so let's jump into it. So like I was saying, I've been away from the tube for a couple of months, and if you followed me when I just opened this channel, you will know that I had just finished my master's. I have a master's in innovation and knowledge management. I know you're asking, what in the world is that? It's essentially like a hybrid course of HR, project management, product management, all of that good stuff in one nice little jollof. So if you want to hire me, I'm your girl. But anyway, I had just finished my master's the last time I was here. I'm talking more than I'm folding. 1 second. Right, so I had just finished my master's last time I was here. I think it would be more realistic to take the clothes from the table they are and put them on the table in front of me. 1 second, guys.
A few moments later.
Right, so I just got like a bunch instead of everything. But anyway, I had just finished my master's degree and I was about to begin my PhD, which I had not shared at the time, which I kind of didn't want to share at all with you guys because, and this is not easy for me to say, but because I feel like at any point I can probably still drop out of this PhD. So if you're hearing noise, it's because my door is open. I'm gonna close it now. I can probably still drop out of this PhD, and it's like a scary reality because one of the main reasons why my husband is supporting me through this process is because before we got married, I mentioned that I wanted to lecture. And of course, you know that for most of those things, you need the academic qualification. Rightly so, actually, because I can't teach you what I don't know anyway. But yeah, so I wanted to lecture. I've always wanted to lecture, but I'm coming to the realization that I've kind of already been doing that all my life. I mean, if you have a conversation with me and you share a problem with me, I'm probably going to try to lecture you. I lecture everybody. I lecture my parents. I lecture my husband, poor man. I lecture everybody. If you talk to me, you're probably going to leave with like something I said, most likely. I'm that person, and I'm not even being proud about it. It's just I really like to, like, if I know something, I want other people to know it. That's just who I am. So like for instance, my husband's always complaining because I'm that person who at the bus station or maybe in town, maybe like a new person in town is looking for somewhere and I don't know the place, but I want to help you know the place. Other people are just like, yeah, no, I don't know it, and they move on. Me, I'm like, okay, you know what? Let's ask someone else. Let's jig it. So I'm just that person. I really like to educate, to, you know, and I've done that for 9 years now with my blog, and I do that in my daily life, like I mentioned, like I'm saying. But yeah, so I think that's part of the reason why I'm just a little skeptical. Maybe not skeptical. Skeptical is a strong word. I'm just a little on the fence ish about my PhD because you know, I don't know if I needed to do what I'm passionate about. I really love management and I love business, and I've always been in that field, but I'm also realizing that maybe that's not what I want to keep doing for my life. So, I mean, you have plans and you imagine your life and you just grow up, in quotes, and you're realizing different stuff about yourself. So that's where I am with education right now. I am still doing the PhD right now, and it's going well. It's going really well, actually. My first semester was super good. I had straight A's, which has it ever happened in my life? It's never happened in my life. I always have like one A minus or one B that used to mess everything up in my CV, in my transcript. But I had straight A's last semester, which was a really big deal for me. And this semester I took 4 courses. I was supposed to take 3 courses, and I took 4 courses. And the fourth one was an economics course. And so I'm going to share something very personal. I feel like, yeah, I mean, why not? But I sort of feel like I failed, in quote, because I took that course, and when my supervisor, my course advisor, I'm not folding again, hold on.
One eternity later.
So when my course advisor told me that that course was available, she did say it's going to be really difficult for you, Freda, because of course she has my history and she was my advisor even in my master's. So it's like it's probably going to be difficult for you because this is a like pure economics course. In fact, it's an econometrics course, which is a course that even people in economics complain about. But yeah, it's going to be difficult for you. How are you going to cope? I'm like, oh no, hojam. As long as hojam is the Turkish word for a teacher, as long as somebody teaches us, I'll be fine. I'll learn. And that's just my school of thought. I always think that as long as somebody teaches you something, you're gonna learn it. Do you understand? Like I just think I don't know. Like I haven't always been book smart. It took me a while to get book smart, and I'll probably share that story. I think I've shared it on my on my blog. Sorry, I shared it on my blog like a really long time ago. So I'll probably do like my academic journey story, life in as a PhD student and all of that. There's going to be a lot of PhD content on this channel. Actually, this shouldn't be folded. It should be hung. I think I've done it. Look at that. Productive mom. But I keep rambling. Yeah, so where was I? Right, so I haven't always been book smart. It took me a while to get book smart, but when I got book smart, I got really book smart. And I'm not even proud. It's not pride. It's just, it's the truth. So I'm really book smart. I'm really good with school and stuff like that. I do very well. I put a lot of pressure on myself, but I eventually do very well. And I'm very grateful to God. I don't take any of the glory because at some point I'm just like, help me. And He did. So I always think that I can't face a course or a challenge in like my academics that I cannot hurdle, because I have done that in the past. But this time, for some reason, that course was not just working out. I kept trying. I'm not a crammer, I'm an understander. So I have to understand like what you're teaching me. But for some reason, it wasn't working. And so I sent a message to my supervisor and I'm like, is it too late to drop the course? I feel so ashamed, and I feel a little bit defeated because, like I said, that's not me. I'm very determined when I am. I'm very focused, especially on school stuff. Like my husband used to complain. He's like, "You take school so serious." I can be reading for a midterm exam from like the beginning of the semester. That's just how I am. He doesn't get it, and I take it like I'm under pressure. I'm annoying in that period. My neighbors are moving furniture, but I'm very annoying like during exams. So this was really difficult for me, but I am learning. What I'm learning is not to put too much pressure on myself, not to put too much I mean, I'm doing my best. I tried. I attempted to learn the course. I actually enjoyed the course, but I just couldn't commit concepts to my mind, because I needed like the foundation. And that's just word for today, that's just the Holy Spirit is speaking. There's something about the foundation. If I had, I have some economics courses in my background, but they are very introductory. If I was maybe if I had grown up the ranks, like the other people in the class were economics majors, and this is me from business, almost solely business management, entrepreneurship, and I'm coming to this field. So there's something about having the right foundation, and I'm gonna sprinkle some Jesus on all of this. Jesus is always the right foundation for life and life challenges and just going through life, well and sane. And with that foundation, you can face anything. Without the foundation in economics, you cannot take an economics class. So I dropped it, and it was really hard for me, but I'm working through it, and I feel fine. My husband was just like, "If you can't do, you can't do. You can't stress yourself." I'm like, there's some things I can't do. Interesting. Anyway, this has been a really fun catch up, kind of. Let me know if you'd like more content like this. Let me know if you want me to sit down. I think that I'm finding that I'm not a sit down YouTuber. I don't think I like that. So I'm probably going to do like lots of vlogs, lots of do my chores with me, just so they're not so boring. Look at that. I folded all these clothes. It used to take me like hours, and maybe not hours. I'm talking too much. But thank you for watching this video. It's been nice just catching up and sharing my life, essentially. Have a great one. This is my favorite slice of bread. This back slice. Bellissima. Oh, and just before you get any ideas, I'm definitely not dropping out of this PhD. We're gonna do it. We're gonna be doctor.